Y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. I am back that fast, just that fast. I literally just uploaded a video. If y'all haven't seen the first video that I did where I did a video of reacting to Wayne tells Antlanta that he and Amber are doing business together. Pause this, go watch that one, and then come back to this one. But all right, you guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with yet another reaction video upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? It is free and it costs you nothing. Click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video, and leave your comments down below. Y'all, y'all, baby. Tell us how you really feel, Atlanta. Tell us how you really feel. Baby, the mark in him has just came out, baby. Wayne struck a nerve when he said, don't let these women make you weak. But didn't Ro tell him the same thing? Didn't Ro say that Anthony is not doing business right because he got his mind focused on these women or whatever, and she don't trust his judgment no more because he can't even, do his own life right? Baby, he ain't snap on Ro like that. I guess because her choice of word, but Wayne just telling him the truth. Don't let these women make you weak and get in your feelings, because that's exactly what you're doing. He weak about Shayla. He weak about Amber. He was weak about that baby mama that wasn't even his, and now he finna have another baby that ain't even his. He weak behind these women. Baby, let me tell you. Y'all, let's get into the video. Oh my God. And y'all saw I had the popcorn out because, baby, this getting good. This is getting good. Baby, so Wayne told him, like I said, he was like, don't let these women get you weak. And Anthony said, oh, so you think I'm weak? Like that. Then, baby, he started spilling out how he really feel. Yeah, you weak. Because if you wasn't weak, it wouldn't have took for what Wayne said for you to say all of the hateration stuff that's been going on in your head all this time. You would have been to said something like that, or you would have been not doing business with him. Because if you feel like this about him, why you in business with him? So, baby, that's what people be trying to do. So Atlanta say, and Wayne had to look at him. Atlanta say, see, we are kind of the same, but not really, because I am educated. I got my business savvy from a university. You got your business savvy from the streets. So in other words, you're not on my level because I'm educated, and because you from the streets, you not educated. Now, you know what? It's a lot of people that feel that way, child. A lot of people. They feel like because somebody else didn't go to college and didn't get the degrees that they got, they feel like they're not educated. And that's a damn lie. Some people are more educated than the people who went to college and got the degrees. Because you know why? They was out here in this world getting educated, learning, and doing a job. You know how many people that went to college for all these years and niched it in debt, trying to pay back these student loans and can't even get a job? Because guess what? All of the people who wasn't at the college already got the damn jobs. Because guess what? They want experience. They want experience. So your college degree doesn't qualify you for experience. It just say that you've done this. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes it do work out in their favor, but a lot of time it don't. It's so many people right now struggling because and I'm not knocking anybody that went to college. That's fine and that's dandy and that's good and that's all up your credentials. But that doesn't mean that somebody that didn't go to the college is less than and don't have the education that you have because they got the experience. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's how it is with a lot of these jobs. These people come out with their degrees and be trying to be mad. I had somebody try to sass me before, well, not me personally, just I felt like it was towards me because they was mad because they was making the same amount that we was working and they feel like they should get more because they went to school and they have a diploma. No, I didn't graduate from college. I didn't go to college. So I don't have a college degree, but guess what? I've been working and I know the stuff that I know. That's why I get advanced and promoted and get my money. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I was making more money than the people that had those business degrees, and they didn't like that. They didn't like that because I have more experience than you. Just because you have a degree doesn't mean that you're more educated than I am. Like, it doesn't mean that. Like, people kill me saying that somebody didn't go to college is not educated because that's not true. They can be more educated than you. Child. They be pissed off and they be mad because they feel like I went to college and I had to go through this and to come out and this person didn't go to college and they making more money than me or they making the same amount of money as me. That's what Anthony just displayed right here. And Wayne just taking it all in. And that's how it is. Sometimes you say something that'll trigger a person. Don't say nothing else. Just listen to them because they finna tell you how they really feel, okay? They finna tell you how they really feel. And that's how Antlanta did, baby. And Wayne taking it all in. He taking it all in. He said, now, see, the thing is, he said, we are the same, but we different. I'm educated. You from the streets. He didn't call him dumb. He just said you from the streets. But in other words, he trying to say that he dumb. You see what I'm saying? Then he said, you got 10 kids, so you had no choice but to go get the money. So in other words, he's saying that if you wouldn't have had these kids, that your mind frame wouldn't have told you, hey, I need to work and I need to do this and I need to do that to get my money. Little do he know, well, he do know or probably don't know, Wayne was already getting that money before he had all them kids. That's how he got all them kids, because of the money he was making. Because the women wanted him because of his money, so they throwing the punani to him here and there and everywhere, and he wasn't turning it down. Now he a little smarter now. He turning some of the stuff down. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it was. He didn't go out and say, I need to be a millionaire because I got all these kids. He got the kids in the process. And that's what Anthony failed to realize. And Anthony say, you only have one kid. You know what I'm saying? I only have one kid. He was like, and I already had the money before I had the kid. So we different in that situation. And y'all remember on the last video when I did the story time, and I almost told y'all, but then I said, I'm not going to tell y'all why she was jealous of me, but I'm going to go on and say it because of this right here. This here right here, this here right here, it's called the truth. So she was mad too, and I didn't know this all this time. You know what I'm saying? I never knock nobody from having kids. That's their thing. My thing was, I never wanted to have kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all too much information. I never wanted to have kids or whatever. My baby daddy tricked me, like, for real. I was young and dumb. But you know what? I learned from that one time, and it's not a mistake because I love my child. God does everything for a reason. If it wasn't for my child, I probably wouldn't be here be here today. But I ain't gonna lie, my baby daddy did trick me, and that's the only way that I end up having a child. And when I did find out I was pregnant, I prayed to God, please let it be a boy. Please, I did not want no girls, child, because Lord, we too much, okay? I was like, no. It's like, okay. But anyway, so I learned from that, and I learned not to be young and dumb and stupid no more and just listening to what a man telling me. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? I don't have no more kids. I only have one, and that's my choice. You know what I'm saying? That's my choice. I took the precautions and did what I needed to do to make sure that I didn't have no more kids, because that's me. Now, if you want to lay up and have kids here and there, it's nothing wrong with that. Some women love having kids. Some women want to have 10, 20 children, and that's their prerogative. But my thing is, don't get mad at me because you got all these kids and now you mad. And that's what her thing was. She was pissed off at me because I only had one child and she had 5. And we the same age. That's not my problem. That's a personal thing. You had your 5 kids before I even met you, bro. Why you pissed off at me? Because I only have one. And she used to always say that or whatever. And I never paid no attention to it until we had that falling out. And she really went in about it. And I was like, oh, is this what this always about? Because she always, well, you only have one child. You don't have to worry about this. And you don't have to worry about that. And you only got one baby daddy. And that's another thing. You got multiple baby daddies. That's not my goddamn problem. You know what I'm saying? Stop laying on your back. Do shit. Take care of your business. Be a woman or accept your responsibilities. Don't be mad at the next person because of what you allow to go on in your life. Everybody have a damn choice. You see what I'm saying? Unless you was taken advantage of and SA, because some people do get SA and they be having kids, but that's not the point. That wasn't what it was. You chose to have these kids. You chose to lay up and have these kids. And if that's what you wanted to do, guess what? God damn it, you grown. That's what you chose to do. But don't be mad at me because I only have one. And she wasn't the only person like that, but she was the one that voiced it when we got into it. And she said, like how with Anthony, soon as Wayne said, don't be weak behind these women, he took it as Wayne calling him weak overall, just in general, and he just snapped. And that's how she did. She snapped and she was just going in, and I was just taking it all in. Yes, baby, tell me how you really feel. But yeah, I've had some other people before too that be like, well, you only have one child, so you don't understand, and this and this and that third, and because they be living off of Section 8 or whatever, and this and that third and the other. I've never threw that up in nobody's face or whatever. I've worked all my life. Ever since I stepped foot out of high school, I've always had a job. I've always held my own. I always had my apartment. I've always took care of my, now I have had to have help sometimes. I did a couple of times I had to go live with somebody, but I've never went and lived with nobody for longer than 2 months. It was just like stuff that happened where it was unavoidable or whatever. And I could count on my hand how many times that happened. And I never stayed nowhere for free. So if I did have to go stay with somebody, I did pay them while I was staying there. And 9 out of 10 times they was on Section 8 anyway. But that's neither here nor there. But they be pissed off and they always telling me it doesn't matter what they pissed off about or what the situation is. They're always throwing up, oh, you only got one kid and this and that third. Or they be the same one encouraging me, you need to have more kids. You need to have, no, I don't. Shit, I'm struggling with one. Or that's another thing. Well, you don't understand the struggle because you only got one kid. Yes, I do. And I'm not knocking you for struggling. I understand. I be trying to help them. You know what I'm saying? I be babysitting, helping, all types of stuff, buying stuff for their kids, but they still be jealous because they just mad that I'm not in the situation that they were in. And that's how Antlanta just proved that he is a mark. We've been knowing he was a mark, and he mad. Like, how dare you try to say that you're educated and try to say that Wayne got his stuff from the streets, so he not on your level, and that he had to make money because he had to take care of these kids. So you trying to say he wasn't nothing but just a little whoremonger running around having babies here, having babies there, and that's why he needed the money, baby. And Wayne was like, what? Tell me how you really feel. So when he was walking him down to the car, he was finna open up the door, but that was his way of saying, yeah, it's time for you to go. He was like, I almost opened up the door for you again. He had to stop himself like, yeah, ninja, go on and leave, but I'm not opening up the door for you no more. Like, it is what it is. You told me how you feel, and I receive it, okay? I receive it. And he said, and next time he said, you have one of them moments, because that's what he did. He had a moment. He had a little meltdown. He was having a bitch fit. Atlanta had a real bitch fit. Sorry, y'all, but he did. He had a bitch fit. And Wayne said, next time, don't look me in my eye like that, because you look like you want to kill me. You look like a killer. You know what I'm saying? When people look you in your eye and saying stuff like that, and that's exactly how he was looking when he was walking off when Wayne wasn't looking. But now he don't care that Wayne see it, because he feel like Wayne calling him weak. Wayne was being funny, but he wasn't saying that you just a weak man, you weak in business. He's saying, don't let these women make you weak, which is true. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't, as a man, man, you should not be weak behind no woman and let her mess up what you got going on in your business because you don't know how to deal with your emotions, and vice versa. The same thing with women. They shouldn't be weak over a man and let a man let them mess up their business because they worried about this man and what they doing and what they got going on. Like, no, handle your business. That's Wayne actually is just being a friend to Antlanta, but Anthony ain't never been Wayne's friend. Antlanta has been pissed off at Wayne ever since he found out that Wayne and Rolanda had a thing going on. He just has not been the same. Y'all remember when he first came to the scene? He admired Wayne. He was thrilled to be working with Wayne. He used Rolanda with that too, because you couldn't get to Wayne. You couldn't get to Wayne level. You had to go through Rolanda to even get in touch and be in business with Wayne. If it wasn't for Rolanda, you wouldn't even have this. You wanted this business. Wayne didn't go and search for you. Wayne didn't say, Rolanda, go find Antlanta. I want to be in business with him. No, you came to Rolanda and you let her know that you wanted to be in business with Wayne. It was not the other way around. So now you telling us how you really feel. And if you really felt that way, you wouldn't have never came to try to be in business with him in the first place. You sought him out. He didn't seek you out. And now that you see that he is from the streets and he not on your level, but better and higher than your level, you feel some type of way about it. Boy, y'all, I'm over here crying. I'm a little too crying. I need to calm down. Calm down. Y'all, tell me what y'all think about this skit right here, baby. Antlanta done lost his mind. I said on the last video, Wayne need to watch out for him because he about to be sneaky and he about to be vengeance and he about to do some dirty stuff. I just said that. And right when I was uploading it, I didn't even know that this second video had came out. I was uploading, it said 26 minutes ago. And I'm like, dang, I could have reacted to them both on one video, but probably not because the other video was damn near 30 minutes. So this one is shorter. It's going to be about 20 minutes. But baby, Antlanta, y'all, leave y'all comments down below. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscribe button, click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye. Happy Monday.